Very good morning, students. Today we are going to see few problems in continuity equation. Already in our previous video we have seen what is continuity equation and we have derived the equation for one-dimensional, two-dimensional as well as the three-dimensional flow. So let's see this problem. The diameter of a pipe at the section 1 and 2 are given here, which is 10 centimeter and 15 centimeter respectively. Okay. So what does it shows? We have to try to picturize this values. Okay. So what is here? The diameter of a pipe is given at the section 1 and 2. When you see at the section 1, the diameter is 10 centimeter. While at the section 2, the diameter is 15 centimeter. That means how it is? The section 1 is narrower compared to that of the section 2. Okay, this is your section 1 and this is your section 2. Okay, so what happens here? What is it given here? At section 1, it is found that the diameter, let the diameter at section 1 is D1. So that D1 diameter is given here, it is 10 centimeter. And at section 2, what happens here? They have given you the diameter D2, which is equal to 15 centimeters. So when you draw the diagram, you will be able to understand this is 10 centimeter and this is 15 centimeter. Okay. Now what we are going to do is find the discharge through the pipe. Discharge is asked, and if the velocity of water flowing through the pipe at section 1. So velocity at section 1 is given here, that is 5 meter per second. Determine also the velocity at section 2. So velocity at section 2 is also asked. See, this is a simple thing, but what we have to do is first we have to identify the diagram, how to draw it up. Then we will be able to understand how the pipe flows. This is a very simple flow where we are going to find out the discharge. Now what is that is our continuity equation as per the two-dimensional flow. We know the continuity equation. What is that? Q is equal to A1 V1 is equal to A2 V2. Okay. Now what is given here? Diameter is given. Velocity is given. It is easy for us to find out what is the area. So okay, since this is your, what is it? Area of a cylindrical pipe, we have to find out what is the area of the cylindrical pipe. It is a pi by 4 into d square. Okay, so diameter is given 10 centimeter. First we will convert that in terms of meters. So what is 1 meter? 1 meter is 100 centimeter. So what is 1 centimeter? It is 10 to the power of minus 2 meters. So what is 10 centimeter? That is 10 into 10 to the power of minus 2 meters, where it will be equal to 0.1 meter. So here what I am doing this, I am converting this diameter into meters. So it is 0.1 meter. Now similarly I am going to convert this diameter is also meters. So what will be the value of this? It is 0.15 meters. 0.15 meters. So as per the continuity equation, A1 V1 equal to A2 V2. First we will find out the V2, or we can find out the discharge also, since A1 and V1 is known. We can find out both the ways. Okay. So here first we will go with the discharge. So Q is my first unknown. So what is area? So area A1 here is pi by 4 into d1 square. Okay, so the diameter is given in the problem. It is pi by 4 into 0.1 square. So I know what is the value of area here. Okay, so just I have substituted that, it is pi by 4 into d1 square. So that is pi by 4 into 0.1 square. So what is my area I am getting is 0.007854 meter square. Okay, so it's just substitution in this equation. Now what I have to find out is, I have to find out the discharge. So finding out the discharge, what is my equation? Q is equal to A1 V1. I am not taking this equation, this part. So I am taking only this part. Q is equal to A1 V1. My area is known, it is 0.007854 meter square. Okay. Now what is my V? V is also given in terms of meters. Please ensure that both the things are in same unit, either in meters. Okay. So V1 is also given 5 meter per second. So what is discharge? discharge, or we can say that is a flow rate or rate of flow will be equal to area into velocity. So area of the pipe we have known at section 1 and velocity at section 1 is also known. So when you substitute here, we will be able to find out the value of discharge. So what is my value is 0.03927 meter cube per second. So my first question of discharge is over. Now I have to find out V2. So as per the continuity equation, we have what is that? Q is equal to A2 V2, or we can have A1 V1 equal to A2 V2. By using any of this equation, we will be able to find out what is V2. Now I am going to use this equation A1 V1 equal to A2 V2. Why we are doing so is because suppose if we do any mistake in the Q, that will not be reflected in V2. Okay. So what happens is we are going to take here A1 V1 is equal to A2 V2. Why? Because the area of the first section, the velocity of the first section and area of the second section, everything is given in the problem. Okay, so there is no chance of committing the mistake. So what I am going to do here is A1 I know what is that? It is 0.007854 and V1 is also known, it is 5 meter per second. Just now we have find out. So what is A2? Since the diameter D2 is known, we can easily find out what is A2. So what is A2? It is 5 by 4 into D2 square. That is the diameter square. So it is 5 by 4 into 0.15 square. So when you find out this, you will be able to find out what is the value of the area A2. Okay, so when you substitute here, what is the area you are getting is 0.01, sorry, 0.017, the A2 is 0.01767 meter square. So what is A1? It is 0.007854 and A2 is 0.01767 meter square. So just I am going to substitute here 0.01767 into V2. Okay, suppose what is the problem? Why you didn't take it as Q is equal to A2 V2? Nothing wrong in taking that. But what's the problem is suppose in this calculation if you have any mistake, then the mistake will be carried out in this here also. So what happens? The V2 value will also be changed. So instead what we are taking from the known values, it is from what is given in the problem. We have taken A1 V1 is equal to A2 V2. So this is your continuity equation. So based upon your continuity equation, we have found out this values. So what is V2? Mere substitution in this, you will be able to find out the velocity at section 2. That is 2.22 meter per second. Okay. So what is asked in our problem? They asked you to find out the discharge. So discharge is equal to 0.03927 meter cube per second. And V2 will be equal to 2.22 meter per second. So that is your discharge and this is your velocity at section 2. So we have completed this problem. Now what is asked is we have one more problem here. This is entirely different from this problem. So that I could be able to say you when you visualize this problem. So what happens here? A 30 centimeter diameter pipe, okay, conveying the water. So this is also a pipe only which conveys the water. Branches into two pipes of diameters 20 centimeter and 15 centimeter. It is not like a previous case where we have only the reduction or increase of diameter. Okay, here a 30 centimeter diameter pipe. So this is my 30 centimeter diameter pipe. Okay, so that is conveying water. Branches into two pipes of diameters. So it is being cut into two pipes of diameters. One pipe diameter is 20 centimeter and other pipe diameter is 15 centimeter. So when you draw respectively, it will be, what is it? It will be small one. Okay, 15 centimeters. If the average velocity in the 30 centimeter diameter pipe is, this 30 centimeter diameter pipe, the velocity they have given 2.5 meter per second. Find the discharge in this pipe. So diameter is given, velocity is given and they ask you to find out the discharge. Okay. Also determine the velocity in 15 centimeter pipe. So this is my 15 centimeter pipe. This is my diameter. I want to find out what is the velocity here. So let it be D2. Okay. Yeah, if the average velocity in 20 centimeter diameter pipe is 20 meter per 2 meter per second. So here 20 centimeter diameter pipe, what is that value? It is 2 meter per second. Okay, since 20 and 15 centimeters I am giving, I am taking here this as V2 and this as V3. So this is my diameter D2, this is my diameter D3. So what is that? So this pipe is having the diameter D and velocity V. And when it is branches into two different pipes of 20 centimeter and 15 centimeter, so this is V2, that's a velocity and diameter is 20 centimeter. So here D3 is 15 centimeter and we have to find out the velocity here. So what they asked you to find out? They asked you to find out the velocity in 15 centimeter pipe as well as the discharge in this pipe. Discharge in this pipe is in which pipe? In which the main pipe. So they asked you to find it out. Just we will list out what are the things that is given here. So as we know here, the diameter of the pipe is given. So D1, or we can take it as that is D1. This is D1, V1 and Q1. Okay, that is up to us how to take it up. So if I am taking this as D1, D1 is 30 centimeter, that is equal to 0.3 meters. So D1 value I have got it. So what is continuously you can find out what is A1. So A1 is equal to pi by 4 into D1 square. So it is pi by 4 into 0.3 square. So you can just substitute here and you will be able to get the value of area. So how much it is? 0.07068 meter square. So we have got the value of area. And velocity of this section is also given 2.5 meter per second. So then very easy to find out the discharge. What is that? A1, B1. That's also area is 0.07068 and velocity is 2.5 meter. Everything is in terms of meter per second. So when you substitute this, easily you will be able to find out what is the value of Q1. So what is the value of Q1 you are getting is 0.1767 meter cube per second. So my first task of Q1 is done. Okay. Now what I have to find out? I have to find out the velocity at 3. V3 I have to find out. So for finding out the velocity at V3, what I should know? This Q1 will be a combination of Q2 plus Q3. What is it? So the total amount of water that is passing through this pipe is going to be separated to these two pipes. One is the discharge Q2 and the other one is the discharge Q3. So now one more thing, here I will be able to find out what is Q2 because we have only one unknown. Diameter is known, velocity is known, only the thing is you have to find out Q2. So similarly for the second case what I am going to do is D2. D2 is 20 centimeters, so which is 0.2 meters. So that what we have given in the problem. So what is A2? It is pi by 4 of D2 square. So pi by 4 of 0.2 square. So this value we can able to find it out and we can substitute in this equation. So what is my Q2 equation? Q2 is equal to A2 into V2. Diameter of the pipe is given 20 centimeters, that is equal to 0.2 meters. So what is my A2? Pi by 4 into D2 square. So pi by 4 into 0.2 square. So I will be able to find out what is my A2. It is 0.0314 meter square. So I know what is the value of my A2 here. So I have found out A1 V1 and A2 V2. Okay, now what is V2 is also given 2 meter per second. So substitute in this equation. A2 is 0.0314 and what is V2? 2 meters. So what is my value of my discharge Q2? Q2 discharge is equal to 0.0628 meter square. Sorry, meter cube per second. Because it's a discharge now, it is meter cube per second. So now I have found out Q2 also. So this unknown is also found out. So here when I am coming, I have two unknowns. One is V3 and other one is Q3. Okay, so first I have to find out what is Q3 by using this equation. Why? The entire flow is split up into two pipes. So the entire flow Q1 is the summation of the flow in Q2 and the summation of the flow in Q3. So by using these two summations, you will be able to find out what is the value of Q3. It's very easy. Okay. So here what I am doing is Q2 value I have got is 0.0628 plus Q3. And Q1 value also we have got it already. It is 0.1767. Please ensure everything is in the same unit, that is meter cube per second. So what is the value of your Q3? So just by subtracting this, we will be able to find out what is the value of Q3. It is 0.1139 meter cube per second. But my question is not to find out the value of the discharge in the pipe 3 or in the branch of 15 centimeter dia. So what is my question is, I have to find out what is the velocity here in 15 centimeter pipe. So once I know the discharge, it's easy for me to find out what is the velocity. So why? Because we know the continuity equation with respect to that Q3 is equal to A3V3. Okay, what is discharge? It is area into velocity. So area at section 3 into V3. So first I have to find out what is the area at section 3. The same thing, it is pi by 4 into diameter of the section 3 square, pi by 4 d square. So this is pi by 4 into d3 is how much? 15 centimeter. When I convert into meters, d3 will be equal to 0.15 meters. Right? So I am just giving here 0.15 square. So I know what is the value of my A2. So what is the value of my A3 here? I am getting the value of here my A3 is 0.0167. Okay, 0.01767 meter cube. Okay, so this is what my value of my A3. Now, what I am going to do this 0.01767 meter square. I am going to substitute in this equation Q3 is equal to 0.01767 into V3. This V3 only I am going to find out, and Q3 just now we got found out by the equation Q1 is equal to Q2 plus Q3. So what is the value of Q3 that we have found out? It is 0.1139. So 0.1139 is equal to 0.01767 into V3. So what is the velocity at section pipe is? V3 is equal to 0.1139 by 0.01767. So what is the value I am getting is 6.44 meter per second. So I have found out what is the value of Q1, what I have found out Q2, and we have found out Q3 as well as the V3. So that is what they asked you to find out. Find the discharge in this pipe. So this discharge in the pipe Q1 is found out. Also determine the velocity in the pipe of 15 centimeter dia. So this velocity they asked you to find out. So for finding out the velocity, we have found out what is the discharge at that pipe. So once the discharge and area is known, it is easy for us to find out the velocity. Okay guys, so we have seen two problems here with respect to the continuity equation. Now we will go with one more problem. Okay guys, we have my second problem. A 25 centimeter, third problem, a 25 centimeter diameter pipe carries oil of specific gravity 0.9. So what is they have given you the diameter? They have given it is 25 centimeter. It carries an oil of specific gravity is given 0.9. At a velocity is given 3 meter per second. At another section, so another section is also given. So let that be section 1. So what happens here? Everything is with respect to section 1. Specific gravity is the same because it's going through the same pipe. At another section, the diameter is 20 centimeter. So at section 2, what is my diameter? The diameter is 20 centimeters. It is just like this. It goes like this. Okay, so this is by 25 centimeter and this is my 20 centimeter. So this is section 2 and this is my section 1. So I have got here. Find the velocity at this section. So velocity at this section is asked, and also they asked you to find out the mass rate of flow of oil. So this term is new to us in this problem. Other than this, we will be able to find out V2. So what is that? We are going to apply the continuity equation at section 1 as well as at section 2. So by applying the continuity equation, what we get? What is our continuity equation? It is A1 V1 equal to V2 V2. Okay, A1 V1 is equal to A2 V2. So A1 I have to find out. So for finding out the A1, what is my equation? It is pi by 4 into D1 square. So that is pi by 4 into 25 centimeter. First let me change that in terms of meters. So what will be my meter? It is 0.25 meters. Similarly here it will be 0.2 meters. So just I am substituting 0.25 square. So I will be easily able to find out what is the value of my area at section 1. So it is 0.049 meter square. So I have got what is the area at my section 1. Similarly, I have to find out what is the area at section 2. So area at section 2 is same thing, but instead of d1 square we are using d2 square. So pi by 4 into 0.2 square. Okay, so area I have it's easy for me to find out. So this value is 0.0314 meter square. So A1 and A2 is known, B1 is also known, all are in the same units. This is in meter square, this is meter square, this is meter per second. So just we can substitute here. So A1 is equal to 0.049 into B1 is equal to 3 and A2 is equal to 0.0314 and what is B2. So from this equation, it's very easy to find out what is the value of V2. So what is the value I am getting is 4.68 meter per second. So my one question is done. Now other question is I have to find out the mass rate of flow of the oil. So what do you mean by mass rate of flow of oil is here? I have to find out this mass flow rate with respect to the oil. So what you get here, mass flow rate will be equal to mass density into Q. So mass rate of flow, so this is a new term what we are hearing here. Mass rate of flow will be equal to mass density. Okay, mass density into your discharge Q. So what is mass density? It is rho into G. Okay, it is what is it, or we can say it's a what is it? It is your mass weight density is rho into G, but mass density is only rho. Rho into Q is area into velocity. So mass rate of flow, if I want to know, is I know what is my A1 V1 that is given in the problem. So with respect to that, I am taking here A1 V1. So mass density we know it is rho and discharge is equal to A1 V1. Just take our substitute here. But what is rho here? Rho is the density of oil. But density of oil we don't know. Instead we know the specific gravity of the oil what was given in the problem. Okay, so the specific gravity of the oil was given, it is 0.9. So we know what is the formula. Specific gravity of oil is equal to density of oil by density of my standard water. Okay, density of my standard substance, that is my water. So what happens here? I am going to find out what is the value of my specific gravity is given. So I am going to find out what is the density of oil. So density of my oil I am giving by rho and density of water is 1000 kg per meter cube. As we know, it is a very constant value. So what is rho? It is 0.9 into 1000, that is equal to 900 kg per meter cube. And what is this rho? It is the density of oil. Okay, so in this equation, I know what is density, so it is 900. And area also we have found out here, it is 0.049. And the velocity also was given in the problem, it is 3 meter per second. So I will easy there for me to find out what is the rate of my mass flow rate. Okay, so here I am going to find out what is the mass flow rate. So what is the mass flow rate? It is the mass density rho into Q. Q is my discharge. And discharge, since area of first section is known and area and velocity of first section is known, I have given here discharges A1 V1. Okay, so rho is my 900. Just now we have found out what is the specific gravity, and A1 V1 we have substituted here. So what is my mass rate of flow here is 132.23 and its unit is kg per second. Okay, so this is the second thing we are going to get here. So okay, so we have seen the out of these 3 problems and this is the second problem. So third problem, we will go with one more problem now. Yes students, here we have our fourth problem with in respect to the continuity equation. So what is this problem? Water flows through a pipe AB 1.2 meter diameter. First we will try to draw the sketch. So this is my pipe AB, where the diameter that given here is 1.2 meters. Okay. And the velocity is also given, it is 3 meter per second. And then passes through a pipe BC which is of 1.5 meter diameter. So here initially the diameter of AB is how much? It is 1.2 meters. But the water is also passes through a pipe BC which is of 1.5 meter diameter, which is greater than this 1.2. So we can take it as a big pipe here. So this diameter is 1.5 meters, which is BC. This pipe length is BC, or this pipe name is BC. At C, the pipe get branches. Okay, so what happens here? At the C, the pipe get branches. So the pipe is going to get branch now. So it will be going like this. So this is my point C. So this is BC. Okay, at C, the pipe is getting branches. Branch CD is 0.8 meter in diameter. So CD is 0.8 meter in diameter. Okay, and here they have given you and carries 1/3 of the flow in AB. So what is the 1/3 of the flow in AB? That is carried by here. So this is QCD, or we can take it as QCD will be equal to 1/3 of Q of AB. Right. So discharge at this point will be 1/3 of Q of AB. And the flow velocity in branch CE is one more branches. First branch is CD, second branch is CE. Okay, so this flow velocity here they have given it is VCDE, that is equal to 2.5 meter per second. Find the volume rate of flow in AB. What do you mean by here? They ask you to find out the volume rate of flow. Volume rate of flow is nothing but your discharge. So discharge at AB is asked. That is my first question. Okay. Second one, velocity in BC. The diameter is given. The velocity I should be able to find out what is in BC. So that is my question in my second pipe. And find the volume, the velocity in BC and the velocity in CD. So in CD also I have to find out what is the velocity. Okay, and diameter of CE. Here I have to find out the diameter. See, in the same problem itself, we could see all the types of questions. Discharge also we have seen. Velocity also we have to find out. And what is the diameter also we have to find it out. Okay, so just we will write out here this values. Since it is diameter of different pipes are given, I have given the diameter of AB is equal to 1.2 meters. And velocity of AB is equal to 3 meter per second. Okay, so that is given. Obviously, first we will go with the Q of AB, that is your discharge of AB, or we can say it is your mass flow rate. Okay, so the flow rate of that AB, first we have to find out what is this flow rate in QAB, so that we will be able to easily find out here. Then what is the things that is given here is, you know, this DAB. Okay, so obviously you will be able to find out what is the value of your area. So what is your area here? AB, that is area of AB will be equal to pi by 4 into DAB square. So it is pi by 4 into 1.2 square. So I know this. So what is my QAB now? So as per my equation, discharge is equal to diameter area into velocity. So area of AB into velocity of AB. So area of AB is just now we have known it is pi by 4 into 1.2 square into velocity of AB is also given in meters, 3 meter per second. So it's easy for me to find out what is the value of my QAB. Okay, so QAB is equal to velocity into area. So that I have found out this. It is 3.393 meter cube per second. So this is my first question, which is my mass flow rate, or we can say it is the volume rate of flow. So what is my volume rate of flow in QAB? That is the QAB is equal to area into velocity. So I am just substituting the area of the pipe AB and the velocity of the pipe, velocity in the pipe AB. So I will be able to find out what is QAB. Remember that this water what is going to pass in the pipe AB is the same amount of water that is going to pass in the pipe BC. Okay. After this only it's get diverted or it's get branched. So here also my QAB will be equal to my QBC. Why? Because I have to find out what is the value of my velocity BC. Okay, so here what is that they have given here in this cases? They have given you the diameter of the pipe BC, which is 1.5 meters. So obviously what is my area? It is pi by 4 into 1.5 square. Okay, pi by 4 into d square. So I know this. Now what I have to find out? I have to find out what is VBC. Since this flow is same equal that, what we can do it as QAB is equal to QBC. So this will be equal to, or QBC will be equal to 3.393 meter cube per second. And what is our volume rate of flow, or what is the discharge here? We know this. What is the discharge in this thing? Okay, what is the formula here? So QBC is equal to area of BC into velocity of BC. Okay, so we know the area and velocity. Will be able to find out what is the discharge. So area here, what we have got here is pi by 4 into 1.5 square. So area we know it is 1.5 by 4 into 1.5 square. And velocity is the unknown, what we don't know. And the discharge here we know is as 3.39. So we have known everything value here. Okay. So this is pi by 4 into d square. And the discharge also I have known here. And you will be able to find out VBC. So this is one way of finding the VBC. Otherwise what we can do is we can apply the continuity equation at the pipe AB as well as at the pipe BC. Okay, and then I will be able to find out. So that is also the other way where my VBC I will get it here as 1.92 meter per second. So that is also both the same. Okay. Because QABC, what is it? QAB is equal to once again the area and velocity of this pipe. Okay. So that value only I have substituted here. So from this I will be able to find out VBC. Otherwise also what we can do it? Instead of QBC you can write QAB. That is your velocity equation. I mean continuity equation. Area of AB into velocity of AB is equal to area of BC into velocity of BC. Both are same. This area of AB into velocity of AB will be my QAB, and this QAB will be equal to QBC, what we have given here, and we can substitute here. Otherwise we can substitute the values here and you will be able to find out what is the value of VBC. Okay, but anyway the both the same. Now what is that is I have got my value of VBC is also, it is 1.92 meter per second. So that is also done, and QAB already we have got, it is 3.39 meter cube per second. So I have got this value also. Now what's my question is, I have to branch this pipe into two pipes. One is CD and other one is CE. So I have to find out the velocity in CD. And for finding out the velocity in CD, they have given you a clue. The velocity is 1/3 of the velocity in QAB. Okay, so that is a very easy thing what they have given here. So what I am going to do this is I am going to find out the velocity in this pipe. So what will be my velocity here? Or I will know QCD. Okay, QCD is equal to 1/3 of QAB. So I have found out what is the value of my QAB. So I can substitute this and I can get what is the value of my QCD. Okay, that is it's very easy. So it is how much it is? 3.393 is my QAB divided by 3. So I get the value as 1.131 meter cube per second. Okay, so I have got the value as 1.131 meter cube per second. So now it's easy for me to find out the QCD. So I am going to substitute this value here. What is my QCD? I can get it by continuity equation. It is the area into velocity. So velocity only I have to find out. So what is area? It is very easy. Area of CD will be equal to pi by 4 into 0.8 square, because pi by 4 into 0.8 is the diameter here. So area will be pi by 4 into 0.8 square into VCD, because VCD is what I have to find out, and QCD is given for me, it is 1.131 meter cube per second. Just we have found out. So what is VCD? It's very easy to find out from this equation. Just resolve this. You will get the VCD as 2.25 meters per second. What is VCD? We have found out. That is velocity in pipe CD is 2.25 meter per second. So that is also done. So this is 2.25 meter per second. Now what I have to find out? I have to find out what is the diameter of this pipe E. Okay, since here, what is it? This total flow Q now, it is being branched here and here. So this is 1/3 of this. So what is will be the remaining here? That will be your 2/3. Okay. So what you can find out, I have to find out what is the discharge in this pipe CE. So what is the discharge in pipe CE? It's very simple. Discharge in pipe CE will be equal to QCE, which is equal to total flow Q minus this value. Okay, that is 1/3 of 3. That is Q by 3. Okay, both are same. Okay, that discharge is taken to 1/3 here. So Q is how much? This value I know. Okay, so just I am substituting this. It is 3 minus Q. So 3Q minus Q, that is 2Q by 3. So that is my value of my QCE. So I don't know what is the value of QCE now. What I am going to substitute here is, I am going to substitute in this equation. I know already what is Q. So it's easy for me to find out that. Or we can do what is that is, we can make it up this value of Q by 3 that we have known already. Q value is also known. So from that also we will be able to find out it. Just we can substitute here what is the value of Q, that is your Q in your pipe AB, and what is the Q in the pipe of CD. Okay, so I know this value AB minus CD. So I will be able to find out what is this QCE. So QAB is how much? 3.393 and QCD is how much? 1.131. So when I substitute this, I will be getting what is the value of my QCE, the discharge in the pipe 2, or what is the discharge in the pipe CE. So it is 2.262 meter cube per second. So I know the discharge. What is my formula here? Q is QCE, or any discharge, is equal to area into volume. So area here is area of CE into velocity. So what is the velocity here I am getting is VCE. So I know the velocity here. It's not volume, it's velocity. Area into velocity. So what happens here? Area is, I have known, it is pi by 4 into d square. D square I don't know, so let it be dc square into VCE I have to know. So VCE we can, what is it? QCE we have known, it is 2.26. Okay, and VCE is also given in your problem, it is 2.5 meter per second. Okay, this is 2.5 meter per second. So my velocity is known. Now from this I will be able to find out what is my DCE, that is my diameter. So it's very simple, we can get it up from this. It is 1.0735 meters. Okay guys, so what we have found out here in so far is, we have found out what is the discharge in the pipe, as well as we have found out the velocity in the pipe, as well as the velocity in CD and the diameter of CE. Okay guys, so far we have seen 4 problems in continuity equation. We will see with the next video with some new topic. Thank you.